Number 2, reading aloud your daily text.
保护绑架犯。好客气老师被绑架了，恐怖分子要求政府要更有效地处理环境问题，否则将要杀害好客气老师。谈判失败，而好客气老师即将要被杀害，但其中一个恐怖分子救了他，并且让他离开。好客气老师必须协助警方指认这名恐怖分子，但他做出承诺，他不会这么做。
Hi everybody and welcome back to the second part of our class. We're going to be doing some reading now, but not quiet reading. You have to read aloud. Read aloud this story to your friends, your classmates, or your family, and it will help not only your reading practice, but also your speaking and your pronunciation as well. I will read the article first in English, and you can listen along, but then it's your turn to read it aloud. Here we go. Protecting my kidnappers. Teacher Hao is kidnapped. A group of environmental terrorists take him hostage to negotiate their terms with the government. The terrorists have 4 demands. Number 1, stop the clearing of forests for new housing and industrial areas. Number 2, ban the use of GMO farm products. Number 3, ban animal farming and meat eating. Number 4, $10 million in cash. Well, the head terrorist is away negotiating. 2 others keep Teacher Hao hostage. One of them, Bob, the terrorist, is actually a nice guy. He plays chess with Teacher Hao. They discuss literature, and they even share an interest in basketball. The negotiations do not go well. The government refuses the terms. The terrorists go back with new demands. Number 1, plant more flowers. Number 2, declare each Friday night vegetarian night. Number 3, enough money to buy a bus ticket out of town. The government refuses. The head terrorist threatens to kill Teacher Hao. The government responds by saying, "Go ahead. He's overstayed his visa already." The order is given to kill Teacher Hao. However, Bob cannot do it. The other terrorist comes over ready to do the job. Bob stops him and a fight ensues. Bob kills the other terrorist. Bob tells Teacher Hao he can go free if he promises never to tell anyone who he is. Teacher Hao makes a solemn promise, and they each go their own way. Later, Bob is captured by the police. Teacher Hao must go to the police station to identify him. He sees Bob in the lineup. Teacher Hao scratches his head. Bob is a terrorist. He broke the law and originally threatened to kill Teacher Hao. But a promise was made, and a promise is a promise. Teacher Hao does not know what to do. Can you help Teacher Hao? Should he keep his promise, or should he let Bob receive the justice the government wants to give him? That's our story. Rather interesting. Poor Teacher Hao, he got kidnapped by a bunch of environmental terrorists. And at first, they wanted a whole lot of money. They wanted the government to stop cutting down trees and also do not use genetically modified organisms GMO farm products. They wanted to stop animal farming and everyone to stop eating meat and a bunch of money. But when the government says no, they change. And now they just want some more flowers, and they hope everyone will eat vegetarian on Friday night, and a little bit of money to get them out of town on a bus. And the government still says no, because they don't care about Teacher Howe. He overstayed his visa. So then they want to kill Teacher Howe. But one of the terrorists, named Bob, actually protects him and kills the other terrorist. And he makes Teacher Howe promise that he won't turn him in or identify him. Teacher Howe promises. But then Bob the terrorist gets caught, and the police want to Teacher Howe to identify him. Now Teacher Howe doesn't know what to do. Should he turn him in? But he made a promise that he wouldn't. But the terrorist did break the law. And so now Teacher Howe doesn't know what to do. Now that's our article. Don't forget to read the article aloud. Read it to your friends, your classmates, and to your family. And it's a good way to practice your reading and your speaking skills at the same time. That's it for this part of the class. Let's go on to the next part.